Hi guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Roxanne. We're backstage at Download Festival. Look who's stopped by from Holding Absence. Lucas is with me. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. Do you know, just looking at that camera then, I couldn't stop myself from smiling. I was like, I'm back with my dude.
Yes, we're back, baby. We're back. Well, that's a good place to start. I imagine what I'll be starting with everyone today. How's it feel, man? This is kind of a weird, unique, but lovely experience, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like I just said now, you know, like I can hear the first snare check of the weekend, you know, so it isn't real yet, you know, and it isn't going to be real until I step on that stage, you know, but just, you know, I hugged you then, you know what I mean? Like I haven't hugged my mum.
And that's legal now.
In a year and a half, yeah. So like, you know, it's like that is definitely something that I feel like I've missed a lot as well, is this the lack of stigma around being able to enjoy life, you know, woo!
It feels good. No, everyone's on a bit of a high today. It's really, really nice to see. And speaking of that, you know, obviously the album came out. We loved it. You know we loved it. I want to ask you a little bit since the release, fan reaction stuff. It seems like it went down really, really well with your audience. That's got to be so nice to see, particularly when you're not necessarily able to promote it in the way you would have liked. Yeah,
because, you know, for me, I feel like this album, you know, I try and view my music as like a separate entity to me, you know. I really try and detach it so I can appreciate it, and like I love this album so much, and I really felt like it deserved the world, you know, and it kind of broke my heart pushing out knowing that it wasn't going to get what it deserved, you know, and seeing the response just kind of mended my heart all over again, because, you know, it's been so lovely, and all the songs of every single song is connected with people, and like, yeah, man, it's just it's just
come together so well. It really has. And I guess that begs the question, you know, you guys have been in rehearsals, clearly getting ready for your first gig in a long time that's going to be happening later today. Were there any of those new songs that have particularly leapt out to you now that you've been able to get them on their feet and in preparation for getting them in front of the people?
I think, like you said, the people like is the thing that will show us today really you know, but dude, just Celebration song is like a joke. When we open with it, it feels like I just close my eyes and sing, and I'm every stage I've ever played in my life. It's, you know, it's the most magical moment, and I don't think we realized how profound it was when we wrote that. But especially because the pandemic has boosted the relevancy as well.
Oh, of course.
But, you know, just today, just having a tent full of people singing I'm Alive after a year and a half of, like, fearing for their lives, you know, and really, like, you know, and also on a metaphorical level as well, this is where I feel alive, you know, regardless of whether I am alive or not, like, this is where I am truly alive, you know. So yeah, that song is going to be magnetic, I think. So,
yeah, absolutely. How was it actually getting back in the rehearsal space with the boys, getting everything together? Did it take a minute to kind of blow the cobwebs away, or were you just gunning for it straight away?
Yeah, it did, to be honest, take quite a while, and the way I sing isn't very like wake up and stretch my arms and sing, like, you know, I really gotta put a lot of weeks into getting back to where I was, you know, but, you know, to be honest, like our new bassist Ben, is his first show today, you know, and we've been talking about, you know, I used to play in a band with him before, and we played so many shows over the years, you know, and it's kind of weird because, like, I haven't played a show in 18 months, and I'm playing songs that I don't feel like I wrote the same way he hasn't played a show in. So we're kind of all stepping on the stage today, kind of like a new band in a weird way, like everyone, because it just feels so, like, new in a different way, I think.
Yeah,
you know?
Exciting though. Keeps you on your toes, I think, a little bit. That's
it really feels like a new era, man.
A new beginning right there, a new beginning, man. Speaking of which, you know, the live stream show and everything. Tell me a little bit about developing that. You know, we talked before of just about everyone's live stream shows, how different they've all been and how everyone's kind of tried new different ways. What's been your approach?
So for us, you know, we're a very obnoxious, you know, album, you know, you got to listen to the album in full kind of band, you know, and we knew that if we were going to do a proper live stream, and, you know, especially releasing the album in April and prospectively not really touring it until maybe November, you know, we're talking, that is a long time to wait. So we just felt like, let's just do the whole thing, you know, and let's give everybody what we can, and also do it in the best way we can, you know. So we got Toby, who used to play guitar in Casey, a band we love and respect, and we're really good friends with Toby as well. He played guitar on that, and a friend of ours called Arwell, who plays in a band called Nightlives, he's playing piano, and then my sister, who's on Die Alone, she actually does harmonies through the whole thing. So it really felt like an extension of our band, you know, and playing this 50 whatever minute long album without a single pause, you know, and it just man, and I think it's the most us live stream we could possibly do, I think.
Fantastic, man. Big touring plans later in the year as well. Of course, you've got the headliners heading out with Creeper as well, all this kind of stuff. You guys must be absolutely dying to get back there on the road, right?
Yeah, I'm dying for it, man. And like, I think, the only thing I've really got, since the America thing, like, I've always said, like, you could book us for an Australian tour, but until I set foot in Australia, like, I'm not there.
Then you believe
and, like,
it. Yeah.
Even now, I'm like, okay, like, I got a couple hours, like, no piano.
You will play Download today.
Yeah.
It's happening. Yeah. I'm going to say that right now. That is absolutely happening, mate. It's goal kicking off. I'll leave you with this, so you can go get ready after this. But more new music, is that something you have been thinking about now that you've had a little bit of time away from the album and all that kind of stuff? What are you thinking about now?
Yeah, so we made a rule not to write too quick. Because at the end of the day, we recorded the album in February, and then in April I see everybody tweeting saying, at least I can write an album or whatever, and all of our peers are kind of given the opportunity to write music like they've never written before.
Sure.
And we were like, we've just done that.
Yeah, you've just done it.
So there was a period where it was like, I felt like it was healthy to step away. And then, we all sat down and we were like, now's the right time. And probably about 3 months ago, we started work on album 3, and
wow.
I'm really gassed, man. I'm really, the thing is, when you're in a band and you have the disposition that I have, that you don't believe in yourself as much as maybe you should. There's always the chance that you might wake up and it's gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for me, every time I write a song, I'm like, what if I can't do it anymore? And every time I do it, I'm like,
yeah, there's one more. Write that one down. There's another one. Tick in the box.
So album 3, just feeling really good about it.
Beautiful. Really exciting, man. Well, in the meantime, enjoy today. Drink it in, man. Enjoy this moment. It's really, really exciting. And we'll see you very soon on tour around the UK in various ways. It's going to be great. All right, Lucas, everybody.